Hey guys, Steve here. I'm doing a quick finds video today. Today is I don't even know what day it is. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2013. I actually found a couple of items on my way home from work today, and actually most of it I found at the grocery store, various grocery stores in our area. So that's kind of cool. So go ahead and let's get started. Real quick video. Found yet another Mazda RX-7 treasure hunt, silver one. I actually found this at Walgreens. If you haven't heard, all the Walgreens, I guess nationwide, are getting in shippers, single shippers. And if I had a guess, from what I've seen so far, I would say they're probably the last 2 or 3 cases. So in this case, I found this one. This is the RX-7 case. I have also heard, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the super treasure hunt for this that went along with the RX-7 is the Mustang. So keep an eye out for that. And I also believe that the other cases, there's also the prior case, which is the Tundra case. So I haven't seen anything. This is the only thing I've really found worthwhile from the Walgreens, although I haven't hit them. Just so you know, I also posted in my previous video several weeks ago that I found the new Herbie bug in a 9-pack at Walgreens as well. So keep a lookout for those. Fortunately, because it is Walgreens and it is a convenience, I guess a pharmacy, convenience store, or whatever you want to call it, the price of their Hot Wheels are a lot more expensive. I think it was like $1.60 or $1.67. So you are paying a premium. So only get something. I'd only buy something that you can't find at anywhere else, or if it's a hunt, right? So next thing I found was I found actually two additional A-100s, the Matchbox 1966 Dodge A-100 pickup. Found one of them at Giant, and found another at I don't know if you have them around you, but I found another one at Mars grocery store. So these have been pretty hard to find. I found for me, I think 6 total, so not too bad. They are not as they're rare, and they're probably more rare than the Pierce Dash fire truck in the last case. So they're not. I suspect that they're probably not 1 per case, but 1 per, who knows, 2 to 3 cases. So very cool truck. One of my favorites. So I think this is these are number 2 and 3 of the ones I've saved. Okay. And then the last one that I found, the last one at the grocery store that I found, was another Flying Customs 69 Camaro. This is included in the last and final case of the Flying Customs. I think this is my 2nd or 3rd one that I found at Giant. Still, the Nissan Skyline and the Texas Drive them have been evading me for quite some time. They're probably the hardest to find right now. One place I went into actually had 3 of the Corvette funny cars. So would have been nice if they were the Texas Drive-Ums, but and I already have the Corvette funny car, so I didn't need another one. It's a cool car, but next to the Skyline and Texas Drive-Um, this is probably my third favorite. Okay, so nice piece. I'll leave that carded. And then finally, actually, I found these 3 pieces at Walmart. I already have the set, but I wanted a couple additional pieces, and actually, 2 of these pieces are going in. I picked up for a couple of club members, probably for trades. The first one is the La Troca Jughead. Pretty nice piece. Second piece that I'll be trading is a '67 Ford Bronco. Unfortunately, the card is a little bent on the bottom left-hand corner here. But luckily, the guy that I'm trading, that I bought it for, is going to open up anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, and the third piece, which is I'm keeping myself because I do like this one. I wanted an extra one. Is of course the Super Van. Okay, so those are my finds for today. Like I said, it's pretty short. Of all the stuff that I found, I think these are my favorite finds. So we'll hopefully I'll find a few more, and then I'll be good to go. And actually, the card on this one is ripped. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Happy hunting, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Hey guys, Steve here again. Real quick, I meant to add this to my video and I completely forgot. This is, I was at Costco yesterday. I picked this up. It's a MotorMax 1/18th scale Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series. I've never owned a MotorMax brand. I'm familiar with the name. I've heard of them, but I don't know. As far as quality is concerned, I don't know how they compare. Just by looking at this yesterday and today, compared to, it does have some little imperfections, compared to more expensive brands such as Barago or Auto Art or even Maisto. But overall, I did like it. It's a good looking piece for display. So just like any other 18th scale car, it's got your standard functionality and features. The back trunk opens up, so nothing really big. The hood opens up, of course. Has a pretty decent engine display. Nothing too fancy. The doors open up, of course. Okay. One of the things I think that this one sets apart from the other upper scale brands is, the car itself is very nice, but some of the features seem a little bit, I wouldn't say cheap, but not as solid as the more expensive ones. So it's nice that the doors open, but the doors themselves are they're kind of flimsy. But again, how often you can open the doors? One thing I will say is I'm looking at my other 1/18th scale cars. The windows on these are actually up. Most of the 1/18th scale cars that I have, the windows, the door windows are actually down. So I thought that's kind of interesting. And of course, you have your steering wheel that turns and your front wheels that turn. Again, another feature of the MotorMax, or I wouldn't say feature, but imperfection is, look how loose the wheel is. You wouldn't really get that. It's very, very loose. You wouldn't normally get that on a more expensive car like Auto Art. The other things that I noticed was in the back, while it does have the SL65 and the AMG Tampo, the tag, the license plate or the license tag on the vehicle is, I think, a sticker. Same goes for the front tag as well. But one of the things I do like is that it does have the splitter at the front bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but it has got the splitter at the bottom, so that's kind of cool. I like the wheels on this. Themselves, the wheels are pretty nice. The design itself. So overall, not too bad. It's got the Tampo on the side, V12 bi-turbo. Colors, I like the color. The nice thing about this Costco shipper is they have all, in addition to all the varieties of cars you can get, whether it's European, I don't know if they had any Japanese, but they did have some domestic cars like your Mustangs and your Corvettes and things like that. But the nice thing about the Costco shipper is it does, in addition to the variety of cars, I've seen a couple of varieties of colors as well. So you can get either the red, for this particular one, you can either get the red or they had a silver one. I was originally going to get the silver one, but the hood on that was a little it was warped or bent. Plus, I like the red. I think this looks really good with the red. So, overall, MotorMax, again, I'm still kind of, test driving them out, if you will. This particular one I really like. They had a lot of other ones that I was interested in, but for the price of $12.99 a piece, which is very good actually for a 1/18 scale and for semi good quality. I don't think that's a bad price at all. So. And I think this looks pretty mean as well. I think this is pretty cool. So, alright, so I just wanted to share that with you. Again, got this as Costco. It's the MotorMax 1/18 scale. And I'm going to assume that all Costco's nationwide carrying these. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'll add it to my my 1/18 scale display case and, let it with my other Mercedes. So. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.